Hello and welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Damon Bruce, and it's time for a little NBA basketball. Sunday in the NBA. It's the Detroit Pistons going up against the Orlando Magic. And now time to hand things over to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. I'll be back at halftime.
And the players getting together for a little chat as we're just about ready to get going here. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And joining us a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. First, for Detroit, a big game for this young man making his NBA debut. And it's Stewart in at the 4 slot. And then for the Orlando Magic,
one of the problems for the Pistons last season was they always seemed to come out after halftime flat. Just couldn't sustain the kind of intensity and focus needed to win consistently. That was a big part of why they had such a tough year.
and it's the Pistons to start out. Here's the screen. Bogdanovich passes to Cunningham. And that one hits back iron. Now Harris. He dishes it to Anthony. Now the pass to Wagner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Well, going back to the Pistons, the third quarter for them was by far their worst scoring quarter. Several points lower than any other quarter they played in, and with the sample size you get over the course of a season, that is no accident.
Well, you know, what you think about now with a team like this is that if it's young, maybe they're not used to the tweaks and the adjustments that other teams are making at them over the halftime break. So this is an area for improvement for this Detroit team.
Both free throws good from Wagner.
You know, there was a lot of talk about the Magic not getting equal value when they traded Dwight Howard to the Lakers before last season, but you take a look at how both teams started, the Lakers and the Magic, and for a time there, the Magic had a better record early in the season than the Lakers. So I think it worked out okay for the Magic.
Here is Cunningham. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
So it's Orlando now. Well, Clark, like you said, hard to believe, but it's true. The Magic did have a better record than the Lakers for the early part of the season, but that was mostly due to a surprise down year from the Lakers, Steve, and a hot start for Orlando.
And remember, the Magic did get that big win at Staples against L.A. That was kind of revenge for the D. Howard trade. But as time wore on, you know, the Magic's lack of talent showed, and they really struggled the rest of the time.
Oh,
look out! Oh, wow!
The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Yeah, that is Showtime stuff right there. Major highlight reel material.
Harris outside. Makes the lead pass.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
It was a great dunk, and also a great game we've got here.
He kicks to Ivy. The 11-footer, and it's blocked by Wagner. Left side, Harris. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. It's rebounded by Stewart.
That's one he knows he should have made.
Hit his foot, and the official saying it was kicked. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
Now, a severe lack of awareness on his part. He had no idea he was near the out-of-bounds line.
Orlando leading. Outside Anthony. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Pass to Wagner. Back to Anthony. Anthony right side. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Wagner. From down in the low post, it goes.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Ivy. Here's Stewart. Goes back up. Knocked loose. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
He's a grinder. Love what he does under the offensive boards, really bringing energy and life to his team. Well, if you don't like contact, then you won't like guarding this guy because he will get after you physically.
Yeah, you got to strap it on tight. Get your mouthpiece in. If you got a headband and knee guards, whatever you wear to protect yourself, you need to get ready for that with him. I mean, he's going to lean on you. He's going to bump you. There's no way to get around it. It's going to be physical with him.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. I caught up with head coach Dwayne Casey. This is a team that loves to run, and he wants to see them do what they love. Fast break basketball should be on the menu today, guys. We'll enjoy watching it.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Passes it to Cunningham. Cunningham off the pick from Bogdanovich. The dish to Ivy. He passes to Bogdanovich. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Orlando, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Back to Anthony. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Anthony again missing. The Pistons trailing. Here's Ivy. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Number 13. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Harris with it. Anthony on the wing. Number 34. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Bogdanovich. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
So Detroit ends up going with the new group.
Boy, it was a tough year for the Magic last season. They found no salvation here in Orlando either. They were dreadful at home and had the fewest home court wins of any team in the league. Tough pill for the fans there to swallow.
And that home record of the Magic's that you mentioned, Clark, a paltry 12-29. So, Steve, that being said, a big part of why they ended with the fewest wins in the entire league. Why?
Well, I mean, if you can't defend your home court, good luck to you. But the big thing is just not enough talent. I mean, it's a team that is in full-blown rebuilding mode, and last year was kind of the initial season in that campaign, and it obviously showed.
Detroit making a switch here. For Detroit, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Now, here's Here's Joseph. Burks kicks to Joseph. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Shot from the wing. The shot is off.
That's a shot he's got to hit. And you don't get too many better looks from that range.
Number 4, Burks covering. The pass to Wagner. Backing him down. Hits the jump hook.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. Get the ball inside, into the paint, either with a pass or with penetration.
0, defended by Wagner. He feeds it to Burks. Pass to Joseph. Shot clock at 6. From outside, off the mark. Magic leading by 3. There's 1:40 left in the first quarter of the game. Number 1. That 3 off the mark. Pistons shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. The turnaround jumper, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
I'm not sure about that shot, guys. The defense really all over him.
The Magic need to get a shot off here. Number 4. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Pistons trail by 3. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Feeds it to Joseph. Kicks it to Burks to end the drought. That is good. Orlando with the ball. Number 4, Burks covering. Number 20 drops one in from the wing. And the Magic lead by 3.
And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
And here is Joseph. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Number 35 on the money with the open jumper.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Yeah, they've been the aggressors, Clark, and getting the ball inside into that lane area has been huge for them.
Number 4 hits the three-point bomb. 7 seconds left in the first. Here's Burks. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Orlando out in. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And what do you guys think about the Magic here so far in this one?
Big boost from their bench there, guys, in that first quarter. They did a nice job coming in and really giving this team a lift.
Yeah, it's a nice attribute to have. Firepower coming off the pine early. That's good stuff.
Orlando leading by 4. Carter Williams with it. Now guarded by Hayes. Fires it up. And there are the Magic with another bucket. And for the Pistons, they're shooting around 40% from the floor here. There's a good screen. Good. Hayes has got his first points in this one.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a nice look.
Poor job by the defender to not fight over or around that screen. Well, Detroit has always been one of those teams you think of when it comes to franchises that epitomize the rough and tough Eastern Conference. Always look to be a tough defensive team, and they might not have the flashiest players, but they have some of the toughest, no doubt.
Now here's Carter Williams. He's covered closely. Number 10. Clock at 6. Get that out of here. And they get it back. Gets it to go. And the Magic lead by 6. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Now Hayes. 0. Soft touch off the glass. And Clark, as you said, the Pistons were strong against the rest of the East last year. Didn't give away too many games, and 25 of their 29 wins came against Eastern opponents.
Yeah, they took advantage of the weaker conference for sure, but it just shows you how much growth they have ahead of them, because in order to get to the playoffs, they're going to have a good record against the West as well.
Here's Carter Williams, and so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Detroit really is one of the younger teams in the league as far as their core and future are concerned. It's always nice to kind of think, what might they become going forward? But they are going to struggle at times, especially on the road.
The first free throw is good. Pistons did have big problems getting wins on the road, and that is one of the reasons why the fans were a bit frustrated with how the team developed over the course of last year. Steve, they just couldn't finish off games when they were the road team.
Yeah, that's right, Kevin. Just 11-30 away from the Palace. And, you know, when you're a young team, it takes a lot of mental toughness and growth to be able to close out games on the road. It's something they're still learning.
Both good from the line that time.
Clearly, Orlando was a team in transition last year. They had a group of younger, inexperienced players, and many times when that's the case, you'll get off to slow starts in games, and that certainly proved to be true for the Magic.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Well, Clark, you mentioned that the Magic were at the very bottom of the league when it came to scoring in the first quarter of games. Steve, you got to get better as the game went on, obviously, but you can't start every game in a hole down like they did and expect to do well.
Well, we just go back to the roster, and that explains everything. I mean, you look at who they had, the lack of a go-to scorer out of the gates, and that explains the slow starts. So this is really all about continuing to build the roster and try to put together some talent.
That one is no good. Magic leading by 6. Pass to Wagner. Magic moving the ball around. Three-pointer. No good. The Pistons go the other way with it. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Dishes it to Hayes. Passes to Hampton. Shoots from the line, and that one's good.
He shouldn't be afraid to take that shot more often. He's solid from there.
The Magic have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Outside Anthony. The feed to Carter Williams. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Pistons trail by 4. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. He dishes it to Hayes. 5 to shoot. Shoots. They get it back. Stewart. Carter Williams with it. Dives for it. He kicks to Anthony. Ring shot on the way. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Anthony's got his first basket. Pistons trail by 6. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Here's Hayes. Shot is blocked. Here's Stewart. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. He's got 7. Detroit making a switch here. Ivy's checked in. Orlando leading by 4. The dish now to Carter Williams. The 10-footer. And that one's good. The Pistons have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. There's the pass to Stewart. He feeds it to Cunningham. Just 5 on the clock. And he drops it in from the low post. Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Carter Williams. Anthony on the wing. And again, it's Orlando converting. Pistons trail by 6. Here is Cunningham. Shoots from 12. And Detroit again with the bucket.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautiful.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Anthony, the pass to Wagner. For 3. And the shot is good. He has 7.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Feeds it to Ivy. He passes it to Cunningham. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one drops. Bogdanovich is checked in for Detroit. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
Yeah, they're getting to the line an awful lot in this quarter, and it's not an accident. They've been very aggressive.
Yeah, it's been very intentional. I mean, they've picked up the aggression, and it could get them out of this hole.
Harris dishes to Anthony. 6 to shoot. Back to Harris. It's Cunningham with the rebound. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So we've got a couple of free throws coming up. The Magic shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw missing. The Pistons making a change here. And he sinks the second. Pistons trail by 7. 1:39 left here in the second. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Cunningham's got 5 points in the quarter.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
Pass to Wagner. Tipped. 3 on 3. Pass to Cunningham. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
Here's Wagner. Releases from the wing and drills it. 9 points in the game so far.
You know, he's got a quick trigger from that range when he senses that the defense has backed off.
Passes it to Bogdanovich. hit his leg. And the ref saying he kicked it. Detroit making a switch here. .40 seconds left to play here in the half. Pulls up on the wing. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Here's Harris. No good from outside. Pistons trailed by 3. Ivy kicks to Cunningham. The pass to Bogdanovich. Dishes to Ivy. Fires from deep. The shot will not go. Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Magic lead by 3. 2K Sports back in a moment from the Amway Center.
Now, presented by Sprint.
And now get ready for the halftime report. We're happy to be part of your...
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. You have to like what we're seeing from Wagner.
He went off in the first 2 quarters, guys, as he's capable of doing. We might see some changes here in the defensive approach they use on him in the second half.
Yeah, they've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him like he has been.
Harris with it. Now guarded by Ivy. 6 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. That's good from Harris on the assist by Anthony. Harris has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Orlando. Here is Cunningham. Kicks it to Ivy. There's the feed to Cunningham. From deep three-point range, that's good. Cunningham's got 12.
How about that? They respond to a three-pointer with a quick 3 of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back-and-forth sequence right there.
Outside Anthony. He passes to Wagner. The fader. And Orlando again with the bucket.
You know, it wouldn't be a bad idea to put an extra body on him. Get some help when he barrels his way in close. He's such a good finisher. He needs more than one guy to defend him.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Cunningham off the pick from Ivy. Number 13. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And there it is again. That's where their points have been coming today, from the low post.
And even under pressure in tight, they've maintained their concentration and converted their opportunities.
Magic leading by 3. Anthony, the pass to Harris. Back to Anthony. Lots of room. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Anthony's got 6.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pistons trailed by 5. Here is Cunningham. He's got 12. Ivy. Pass to Bogdanovich. Goes up on the wing. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Well, when you think about instant offense, his name comes to mind immediately. Doesn't take much for him to get it going and run off a string of buckets.
And you know what, Steve? His teammates love playing with him because he gets them so many assists thanks to his catch and shoot ability. A lot of his buckets come right off the pass.
And the Pistons making a change here. Burks is checked in. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Wagner passes to Wagner. He dishes it to Anthony. Good ball movement here by the Magic. No good from Wagner.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Burks kicks to Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. Blocked. Now here is Harris. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And here's Burks. Pass to Bogdanovich. Goes up the baseline. Good on the jump shot. And now just a 1-point Magic lead.
A nice start to the second half. Just one miss in their first 5 attempts.
They set the pick. Outside Anthony. He kicks it to Harris. Harris missing again.
He continues to struggle from the field. But luckily for him and his team, his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
Here is Cunningham. 12 points for him. Burks can't get it to go.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
Anthony with it. Now defended by Stewart. Harris outside. And there's the pass to Wagner. Outside Anthony. Outside Harris. Shot to end this cold run. Good on the shot. Harris has got 6.
They've been splashing home those threes since halftime.
Definitely a big improvement in their shooting from what we saw before the break.
Burks kicks to Cunningham. The dish to Burks. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Orlando leading by 4. Here's Wagner. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. He's got 13.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Now Burks shoots from 12. Cunningham gets the bucket.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
Harris kicks to Anthony. Pass to Wagner. Takes the 3. Gets it to go.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
Pistons trailed by 7. Burks with it. Passes it to Stewart. And Detroit again with the bucket.
The defense playing way too soft there, guys. He's just getting right to the rim.
For Orlando, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Anthony off a bit from Wagner. Harris kicks to Anthony. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Anthony's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And it's not just great offense, Clark. The defense is really lacking. Not enough energy on their closeouts. Boy, the drive to the bucket was nice, but how about the finger roll finish? Beautiful.
Anthony right side. Harris dishes to Anthony. Back to Harris. Clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Third 3 in a row right there.
Adjustment time for the defense, guys.
Now, here's Burks. He feeds it to Cunningham. Here's the floater. And the basket good. Cunningham's got 16 points.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Anthony off a bit from Wagner. Number 5. Nice D from Stewart.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick, just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. Guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
Cunningham passes to Bogdanovich. Feeds to Cunningham. The high post shot. It's hauled in by the Magic. And it's Harris off the drive. And that one is hammered home.
Excellent work on the offensive boards.
Went after that rebound hard and quickly turned it into a putback jam. Beautiful work.
And those are the types of plays that have put them in front in this game.
Cunningham kicks to Bogdanovich. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we've reached the end of the third. Orlando out in front. And the final period of play just about to start. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Magic?
Well, the great passing we saw in the first half has carried right over into the second.
Well, it's been a super performance from beyond the arc, too. I mean, they've been raining in those threes.
Here's Hayes. Can't get it to go. The Magic leading by 9. There's the pick. Number 20, covered by Hayes. Number 1, misses off the right iron. The Pistons shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Now here's Hayes. Not a lot of room. Nice ball movement by Detroit. He was all alone on that one.
Seems like guarding him on the perimeter is not a priority for this defense, but it will become one if he continues to knock them down.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. And here is Joseph. Dishes it to Hayes. They set the pick. Joseph. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick.
It seems like so many teams try to ignore that mid-range jumper, but they're using it well, and it's opening up their offense for them.
Has definitely given the defender something extra to have to worry about.
Number 1, defended by Hampton. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Now here's Hayes. D right on him. The pass to Hampton. And on this, they're on the triple.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
Pistons trail by 6. Here's Joseph inside. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The first one falls. Bogdanovich is checked in for Corey Joseph. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Magic leading by 4. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Another miss by Orlando.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Pass to Hampton. The feed to Hayes. Here's Bogdanovich. He passes to Hampton. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Fast break, here they come. Number 3. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Beautiful work in the transition game.
That's how to do it. Attack early before the defense can get itself set.
Hayes the pass to Bogdanovich. Off target from three-point range.
You know, not really a significant margin in terms of them rebounding, but enough to get the job done.
Yeah, I mean, it's helping them get the lead. And if they can continue to rebound like this, I think they're going to be in pretty good shape.
And a different look here for the Pistons. Outside Anthony. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Number 1. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
Well, both defenses have been on their heels all day, and it's begun to take its toll.
Now Hayes. Pass to Cunningham. Number 13. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. That one is off. And the Pistons making a change here. Ivy's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Here's Anthony. Passes to Wagner. Number 5, defended by Stewart. And the pass to Wagner. Kicks to Anthony. Offensive rebound. And he can't bank that one in. Pistons trail by 7. There's the pick. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Yeah, good call there. You could tell he was moving into the defender when he tried to set the screen.
Yeah, lowered that shoulder, dipped right into him, too. I mean, he was going to be called on that foul either way.
Pass to Wagner. Harris outside. Number 5, defended by Stewart. He dishes it to Harris. Shot clock at 5. He passes to Wagner. No good. Nice D from Stewart.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time. It's super defensive play. I mean, if that pass gets through, it's probably 2 points.
And he knew that. He knew if it gets through, it's a score, so that's why he sold out for it and got a hand on it.
Anthony with it, now guarded by Cunningham. Harris outside. Back to Anthony. Jacks up a 3. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got his 4th assist in this one. Pistons trail by 10. Now a timeout called by Detroit. You have to like what we're seeing from Wagner.
They need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Yes, guys, I was able to hear Dwayne Casey coaching his team during that break. He talked about their problems at the free throw line, but tried not to make too big a deal out of it. He said, listen, if we keep getting to the line, the ball will start going through the net. The important thing is, keep getting there. Maybe that'll take a little pressure off them, guys.
Here is Cunningham. Passes it to Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. Number 13. That's short off the rim.
The fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
And it's Harris off the drive. Here's Wagner. Outside Anthony. There's the steal. Here is Cunningham. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. That's good from Cunningham. Good on both. Magic leading by 8. Now a timeout called by Orlando. Harris dishes to Anthony. Anthony right side. The shot is off. Excellent D that time from Cunningham. .158 left to play in the final quarter. And that one's good.
It hasn't happened as quickly as he would have liked, but he's finally putting some points on the board in this game.
Outside Anthony. The pass to Wagner. Number 5. The 9-footer's on the mark. Now a timeout called by Detroit. They trail by 7. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter of this one. .139 left to play here in the fourth. Cunningham kicks to Ivy. There's the dish to Cunningham. 6 to shoot. Here's the screen. Terrific design on the pick play. He lays it in.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
Anthony with it. 1:06 left in the fourth quarter. And it's Harris off the drive. Here's Bogdanovich. Here's Cunningham. Buries it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. And a big play there to mute the crowd.
Yeah, that one kind of took all of the life out of him there, Kevin.
Kind of quieted the voices in here, didn't it?
Anthony, the pass to Harris. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Outside Anthony. Pass to Wagner. 5 to shoot with the lead pass.
Good possession there, resulting in the easy one down low.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're down by 5. 26 seconds left in the fourth. .26 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. That's a blocking foul, and he'll shoot free throws. Gets the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Unable to get the second one.
They really could have used a perfect trip to the line there. Instead, they're still down 2 possessions.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
Time running low here. They need a hoop.
Yeah, score quickly and then foul them right away.
Very porous defense down there by the hoop. He probably should make that one.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. There's 14 seconds left in the game. Number 6. Perfect on the shot, swishes it through. Six seconds left in the fourth quarter, and he commits the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Cannot hit. And so it's Orlando winning this one. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win is a good win.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for joining us as we leave you with the Jordan Player of the Game.